Should you buy the glorious Model O in 2022? And is it worth your money? What's up guys, it's Java here and welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be playing some Bed Wars and seeing if you should buy the glorious Model O in 2022. Now I'm also playing with a hand cam on right now, so I'm going to be trying to talk through some... I am playing with a hand cam, as I was saying, and I am going to be talking through some points, pros, and cons of if you should buy this mouse in 2022. That was such a weird fight. I don't know if he was lagging or if I was. This is a relatively old mouse. It's been out for several years, and I've had it for probably 2 or 3 of them. And I've really liked it so far, and I always seem to come back to it no matter what. I'll buy another mouse and I'll play with it for a while, but in the end, I always come back to this mouse, and this is the mouse that I end up using to record most of my videos, if not all of my recent videos. So one of the main things I really like about this mouse is how lightweight it is, and that's no doubt about it. Like, it's got a honeycomb shell. So if you like lightweight mice, then you'll probably like this mouse. It also has a very fast sensor. Like, I've had absolutely no tracking issues. No matter how fast I can try and swing it, it is pretty much flawless in that area. Alright, my bed is gone. Another thing I really like about this mouse is that it double clicks really well if you turn off the double click prevention in the software, which is another great thing about it because its software is really intuitive and easy to use and just makes using the mouse a whole lot more fun. So you can get high CPS, whether butterfly clicking, drag clicking, pretty much anything like that. It's super easy to get high CPS. It does jitter well. I've heard. I'm not the best at jittering. I don't really use it to PvP, but it does jitter well. I'm also not really great at drag clicking, but I have heard amazing things about that as well. Come on, bro, don't do this to me. Okay, that was a little scary. Another great thing about this mouse that I've struggled with other mice in the past is that it has absolutely no borders or edges like around the buttons. Basically, your finger can't like hit that border while you're trying to butterfly click, so it just makes things super easy. Okay, I really needed to get him because he was driving me crazy. Let's go ahead and hunt down this. Yes, let's go. Alright, we are in the next game. We're on Playground, and I'm going to hopefully have a little bit less stressful of a game so I can talk more about the mouse itself rather than the game. Another thing I really do like about it is like the grip and the shape of it. It's super comfortable for left-handed users too because it's a symmetrical mouse other than the buttons that are for right-handed users. But other than that, it's symmetrical. But it's very comfortable for pretty much any grip style. I personally use the fingertip grip, but it's comfortable with claw and palm, like I'm palming right now. I palm when I butterfly. It's just very comfortable and lightweight. It's like an extension of your hand is what I've heard other people calling it, which I find very true, even though I just died. It also just looks great. Like, it has really cool RGB light settings, which you can totally customize however you want them pretty much, and I really like that about it. Like, I have tons of different settings for this that I'll just use depending on what I'm feeling. I personally normally use just the wave. I really like that about it. And in addition to that, the software works amazingly. I've had no glitches or issues with it, me personally anyways. And it works really good, works really smooth. I was able to find out pretty much everything I needed to on how to do it just inside the software, you know, making macros, which by the way are bannable on Hypixel, so I don't use them on Hypixel, but just messing around mainly in single player worlds. You can also change the colors, like I said, to pretty much however you want. I have also changed the DPI lights because I have mine set to a certain DPI, and so there's a little light underneath here, and I changed that to be purple, which by the way is my favorite color, believe it or not, so that if I accidentally bump it, I can just press it until it turns purple, and I don't have to remember, you know, what color it was or whatever. I can just remember that it changes to my favorite color whenever it's at my favorite mouse setting. So that is a super subtle but super cool feature on this mouse that I really like, and I think it's great. I think it's a really smart addition that you can even change that light. It's kind of, like I said, simple, but it's cool. Dang it. What? Okay, we're gonna have to clutch this up here, which sucks. I hate having to clutch. I'd rather just play the game. I don't even remember what I was talking about at this point. Probably about the mouse software, but it works great, as I was saying. I really love pretty much all the features in there. You know, that's where you adjust the debounce time. I will say though, last time I checked, if you are a Mac user or maybe Linux, I'm not sure about Linux, they don't have the software. This is last time I checked, so you won't be able to turn off the debounce time unless you have like a friend who could download it on their Windows. I mean, that's the issue I had when I first got it, and you know, even without that, I still love the mouse. So that's just one thing to note and remember about that. Okay, so I have a little notepad here that I'm kind of writing down notes on the mouse, and I legit sat here waiting and thinking for like 10 minutes and could not think of cons for this mouse, because pretty much all the cons I could think of were stuff that are already sorted out with their newer models and mice. Like, I've heard of like scroll wheels breaking and stuff like that, or just stop working. That's all been fixed on their newer mice, so I can't think of any con. Like, maybe if you wanted a more ergonomic mouse, you could go with the Model D, but once again, that's already fixed by Glorious, so like, it's not really an issue. So I guess a final thing to add is, who is this mouse for? And I would say for most people starting out, but I would mainly say this mouse is for people who have either had light mice in the past and liked them and just wanted to try out a different one, or people who are wanting to get into the light mouse game and wanted a relatively budget mouse. Again, this mouse is like $55 after shipping. Also, if you butterfly click or drag click, this would be another good mouse option for you, because again, you can turn off that double click prevention. Well, anyways guys, that is the end of this video. Thank you all for watching, and if you did stay until the end of the video, special thanks to you, and I will see you guys at the next video, whenever that is. Peace.